Imagine a perfect day full of joy, sun shines, birds sing, children laugh. Now hold that image, feel the warmth and the peace. Now picture a bright flash in the sky. Everything gone, vaporized in an instant. The sun, a blinding, angry god above. This is the threat we live under daily. The potential for nuclear Armageddon looms. Nuclear Armageddon, total war. The very thought sends chills down our spines. It's a scenario that has haunted humanity for decades, a nightmare that we hope will never come true. The end of the world as we know it, civilization reduced to rubble, cities turned into ghost towns. The aftermath would be unimaginable, a desolate wasteland where life struggles to survive. Not zombies, not aliens, but our own weapons turned against us. The very tools we created for protection become instruments of our destruction, a grim irony that underscores the fragility of our existence. Thousands of bombs, each more powerful than anything before, stockpiled in silos, ready to unleash unprecedented devastation. The sheer scale of destruction is beyond comprehension. Missiles launched across continents, a deadly rain from the sky. It could start anywhere, a misunderstanding, a border dispute, terrorists, technology fails, reason fails. Buttons are pushed. In a matter of minutes, the world as we know it could be irrevocably changed. And then the missiles fly. Cities become firestorms. The inferno consumes everything in its path, leaving nothing but ashes and memories. The horror of such an event is almost too great to fathom. Millions perish in an instant, leaves snuffed out in the blink of an eye. The survivors, if any, are left to pick up the pieces in a world forever altered by the firestorm. We've danced with this devil before, the Cuban Missile Crisis. A moment in history when the world teetered on the brink of nuclear annihilation. The tension was palpable, the fear was real, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. 13 days in 1962, days that felt like an eternity as the world watched and waited. The world held its breath as two superpowers stared each other down, nukes ready to fly. The tension was a tangible force, gripping the hearts of millions. Was it luck diplomacy? Or did we just blink first? The resolution was fragile, a testament to the thin line between peace and war. The Cold War is over, they say, but the weapons remain, silent sentinels of destruction waiting for a command. More countries have them now. The nuclear club has expanded, and with it the complexity of global security. The threat is more complex, harder to control. The balance of power is delicate, and the consequences of miscalculation are dire. Like a loaded gun passed around a darkened room, the potential for disaster is ever present. We wait for the shot that ends it all. The question remains, will we ever learn from our close calls, or are we doomed to repeat them? Those who survive the initial blast won't envy the living. Radiation sickness, nuclear winter. The aftermath of a nuclear explosion is a nightmare beyond imagination. The air becomes toxic and the ground is poisoned. Survivors face a slow, agonizing death. A world cloaked in darkness, poisoned by our own hand. Crops fail, millions starve. The sky, once blue, is now a perpetual grey. The sun's warmth is a distant memory, replaced by a cold, unyielding winter. The lucky ones die quickly. For those left behind, every day is a struggle for survival. The dead are buried in mass graves, and the living mourn in silence. This is not a movie. There are no heroes, no last-minute saves. The cities we once knew are now ghost towns filled with the echoes of a lost civilization. This is the true horror story, a tale of human folly and the ultimate price we pay for our hubris. The landscapes are scarred, and the world is forever changed, the one we write for ourselves. Our actions have consequences, and this is the result of our choices. The pollution, the waste, the disregard for our planet. We have the power to stop it. We can choose to change our ways, to embrace renewable energy, to fight for peace, to protect our environment, to choose a different path, a path of hope, of rebuilding, of innovation. We can create a future where nature thrives and communities come together. The question is, will we? Before it's too late, the clock is ticking and the choice is ours. Will we act in time to save our world?